head was already burnt. It was not available. Come what may, don't keep away from Guru. Be in touch. Be connected. You will experience everything rightly. Even if you think there is a pain, it will only be exhausting the bad karmas. Even what you think as accident will end up as miracle. When you are keeping yourself away from the Guru, even what you think as miracles will end up as accident. Now I'm going to give you the 16th syllable, Mahavidya initiation. Get ready. I'll initiate Mahavidya Shodasi. Now, in the next session, Parashodasi. Then the next to Parashodasi is Tripura. Tripura Sundari, Tripureshwari, Tripura Bhairavi. First, Shri Vidya. In Shri Vidya, manifestation of Parabrahma Swarupini, Mahasaraswati. Now, Mahavidya, along with Parandama Swarupini, Mahalakshmi, then Parashodasi. Next session will be Parashodasi, along with Paramashiva Swarupini, Paramashakti, then Tripurambika, Tripura Sundari, means all these three put together. In English and Sanskrit, both the word three means the same meaning, three. All these three put together. The Parabrahma Swarupini, Mahasaraswati, Parandama Swarupini, Mahalakshmi, Paramashiva Swarupini, Paramashakti, all these three put together is Tripura Sundari, Tripura Bhairavi, will go by step next. As the Sadashiva Sampradaya of Sri Vidya, as I received, I'll share with you all. The Sadashiva Sampradaya of Sri Vidya elaborately gives the Tripura Rahasya, the secret of this great Shakta Sampradaya. So now, receive the initiation. You will manifest Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi, wealth. Not only you will manifest Mahavidya, you will manifest wealth. This initiation is for manifesting Paramashivatva powers mainly focused on wealth. Because now I will be invoking Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi. So she can shower all the wealth, all the aspects of wealth on all of us. Parabrahma Swarupini Mahasaraswati, Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi, Paramashiva Swarupini Paramashakti. All these three put together is Tripura Bhairavi. Parapattariga, Mahakameshwari, Tripura Sundari, Tripurambigayai, Tripurayai, Paramashiva Shakti. Now, sit. You don't need to keep your eyes closed. You can keep your eyes open. I'll invoke Parandama Swarupini, Mahalakshmi, and the Mahavidya, Shodasi, all the 16 sacred sounds. So your very DNA can reverberate with this Mahavidya initiation. Om, 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 Ka, E, E, La, Hrim, Ha, Sa, Ka, Ha, La, Hrim, Sa, Ka, La, Hrim. Om, 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 Om.
शिवशक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तप्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वामाराध्यां हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृतपुण्यप्रभवति तनीयां सम्पांसुं तव चरणपङ्केरुहभवम् विरिञ्चे सञ्चिन्वन् विरचयति लोकानविकलम् वहत्येनं शौरी कथमपि सहस्रेण शिरसां हरसं शुद्ध्यैनं भजति भासितो धूलनविधिम् अविद्यानामन्तस्तिमिरमिहिरद्वीपनगरी जटानां चैतन्यस्तबकमकरन्दश्रुतिजरी दरिद्राणां चिन्तामणि गुणनिका जन्मजलधौ निमग्नानां दंष्ट्रामुररिपुवराहस्य भवति वदन्यपाणिभ्यामभयवरदो दैवतगण त्वमेका नैवासि प्रकटितवराभीत्यभिनया भयात्रातुं दातुं फलमपि च वाञ्छासमधिकम् शरण्ये लोकानां तव हि शरणावेव निपुणौ हरिस्त्वामाराध्य प्रणत जन सौभाग्य जननीं पुरानारी भूत्वा पुररिपुमपि क्षोभमनयत् सरोऽपि त्वां नत्वा प्रतिनयनलेहेन वपुषा मुनीनामप्यन्त प्रभवति हि मोहाय महताम् मौर्वी मधुकरमयी पञ्चमी शिखा वसन्त सामन्तो मलय मरुता योधनरथ तथापेक सर्वं हिमगिरिसुते कामपि कृपाम् अपागात् लगा जगदितमनन्तो विजयते कनत्काञ्चीधाम करिकलभकुम्भस्तननथा परीक्षीण शरच्चन्द्रवदना धनुर्बाणान् पाशं शृणिमपि ददाना करतलै पुरस्तादियास्तां न पुरमथितुराहो पुरुषिका सुधा सिन्धुर्मध्ये सुरविडपि वाटी परिवृते मणिद्वीपे नीपोपवनवती चिन्तामणिगृहे शिवाकारे मञ्चे परमशिवपर्यङ्कनिलयां भजन्ति त्वं धन्या कतिचन चिदानन्दलहरीं महीमूलाधारे गमपि मणिपूरे हुतमहं स्थितं स्वाधिष्ठाने हृदि मरुदमाकाशमुपरि मनापि भ्रुमध्ये सकलमपि भेत्वा कुलप्रदं सहस्रारे पत्ने सह रहसि पत्या विहरसे सुधाधारा सारैश्वरणयुगलान्तर्विगलितैः प्रपञ्चं सिञ्चन्ति पुनरपि रसाम्नायमकसः अवाप्य स्वां भूमिं भुजगनिभममत्युष्टवलयम् स्वमात्मानं कृत्वा स्वपिशिकुलकुण्डे कुहरिणी चतुर्भिः श्रीकण्ठैः शिवयुवतिभिः पञ्चभिरपि रभिन्नाभिः शम्भोर्नवभिरपि मूलप्रकृतिभिः चतुश्चत्वारिंशत्वसुदलकलाश्रत्रिवलय निरेकाभिः सार्धं तव चरणकोणा परिणताः सौन्दर्यं तु हि न गिरिकन्ये तुलयितुं कवीन्द्रा कल्पन्ते कथमपि विरिञ्च प्रभृतय यदा लोकौत्सुक्यादवरललनायान्ति मनसा तपोभिर्दुष्प्रापामपि गिरिशसायुज्य पदवीं नरं वर्षियां सन्नयनविरसं नर्मसुजडं तवापाङ्गलोके पतितमनुधावन्ति शतश गलद्वेणीबन्धा कुचकलशमेश्वस्तनिच्छया हठात्रेड्यथाचो विगणितदुकूला युवतय श्रितौ षड्पञ्चाशद्विसमधिकपञ्चाशदुदके हुताशे द्वाषष्टिश्चतुरधिकपञ्चाशदनिले द्विविद्धिं षट्त्रिंशन्मनसि च चतुष्षष्टिरिति ये अयोगास्तेषामप्युपरि तव पादाम्बुजयुगम् शरज्योत्स्ना शुद्धां शशियुतझटाजूटमकुटाम् भरद्रा मन्त्राणस्फटिकघटिका पुस्तककराम् सकृन्नत्वा नत्वा कथमिव सतां सन्निदधते मधुक्षीरद्राक्षा मधुरि मधुरी
काळी तारा राजराजेश्वरी भुवनेश्वरी भैरवी चिन्नमस्ता धूमावती बगलामुखी राजश्यामला महाश्यामला कमलात्मिका चिन्नमस्ता ओम 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 परंदाम स्वरूपिणी महालक्ष्मी परंदाम स्वरूपिणी कमलात्मिका manifest wealth for all. Om Om Om
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। श्री लक्ष्मी सहस्रनामावली। पद्मनाभप्रियां देवीं पद्माक्षीं पद्मवासिनीं पद्मवक्त्रां पद्महस्तां वन्दे पद्मामहर्निशम् पूर्णेन्दुवदनां दिव्यरत्नाभरणभूषितां वरदाभयहस्ताढ्यां ध्यायेत् चन्द्रसहोदरीम् इच्छारूपां भगवतः सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणीं सर्वज्ञां सर्वजननीं विष्णुपक्षस्थलालयां दयालुमनीषं ध्यायेत् सुखसिद्धिस्वरूपिणी। ॐ नित्यागतायै नमः। ॐ आनन्दनित्यायै नमः। ॐ नन्दिन्यै नमः। ॐ जलरञ्जन्यै नमः। ॐ नित्यप्रकाशिन्यै नमः। ॐ स्वप्रकाशस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ வாசனியை நமக ஓம் சிவாயை நமக ஓம் வாக்தேவ்யை நமக ஓம் மகாராத்ரை நமக ஓம் காலராத்ரை நமக ஓம் திரிலோச்சனாயை நமக ஓம் பத்ரகால்யை நமக ஓம் கரால்யை நமக ஓம் மகாகால்யை நமக ஓம் திலோத்தமாயை நமக ஓம் கால்யை நமக ஓம் கராலம்பக்த்ராந்தாயை நமக காமாட்சை நமக ஓம் காமதாயை நமக ஓம் சுபாயை நமக ஓம் சண்டிகாயை நமக ஓம் சண்டரூபேஷாயை நமக ஓம் சாமுண்டாயை நமக ஓம் சக்ரதாரிண்யை நமக ஓம் த்ரைலோக்ய ஜனன்யை நமக ஓம் தேவ்யை நமக ஓம் த்ரைலோக்ய விஜயோத்தமாயை நமக ஓம் சித்தலக்ஷ்மியை நமக ஓம் கிரியாலக்ஷ்மியை நமக ஓம் மோக்ஷலக்ஷ்மியை நமக ஓம் பிரசாதின்யை நமக ஓம் உமாயை நமக ஓம் பகவத்யை நமக ஓம் துர்காயை நமக ஓம் தாக்ஷாயண்யை நமக ஓம் சிவாயை நமக ஓம் பிரத்யங்கராயை நமக ஓம் தராயை நமக ஓம் கேலாயை நமக ஓம் லோகமாத்ரே நமக ஓம் ஹரிப்ரியாயை நமக ஓம் பார்வத்யை நமக ஓம் பரமாயை நமக ஓம் தேவ்யை நமக ஓம் பிரம்ம வித்யாப்ரதாயின்யை நமக ஓம் அரூபாயை நமக ஓம் பகுரூபாயை நமக ஓம் விரூபாயை நமக ஓம் விஸ்வரூபிண்யை நமக ஓம் பஞ்சபூமாத்மிகாயை நமக ஓம் வாண்யை நமக ஓம் பஞ்சபூதாத்மிகாயை நமக ஓம் பராயை நமக ஓம் காலின்யை நமக ஓம் பஞ்சிகாயை நமக ஓம் வாக்மை நமக ஓம் ஹவிஷே நமக ஓம் பிரத்யதிதேவதாயை நமக ஓம் தேவமாத்ரே நமக ஓம் சுரேஷானாயை நமக ஓம் வேதகர்பாயை நமக ஓம் அம்பிகாயை நமக ஓம் ஹ்ருதயே நமக ஓம் சங்க்யாயை நமக ஓம் ஜாதயே நமக ஓம் கிரியாசக்தியை நமக ஓம் பிரகிருத்யை நமக ஓம் மோகின்யை நமக ஓம் மக்யை நமக ஓம் யஜ்ஞவித்யாயை நமக ஓம் மகாவித்யாயை நமக ஓம் குஹ்யவித்யாயை நமக ஓம் விபாவத்யை நமக ஓம் ஜோதிஷ்மத்யை நமக ஓம் மகாமாத்ரே நமக ஓம் சர்வமந்திரஃலப்ரதாயை நமக ஓம் தாரித்ர்யத்வம்சின்யை நமக ஓம் தேவ்யை நமக ஓம் ஹிருதயக்ரந்திபேதின்யை நமக ஓம் சகஸ்ராதித்யசங்காசாயை நமக ஓம் சந்திரிகாயை நமக ஓம் சந்திரரூபிண்யை நமக ஓம் காயத்ரை நமக ஓம் சோமசம்பூத்யை நமக ஓம் சாவித்ரை நமக ஓம் பிரணவாத்மிகாயை நமக ஓம் சாங்க்யை நமக ஓம் வைஷ்ணவ்யை நமக ஓம் பிராம்யை நமக ஓம் சர்வதேவ நமஸ்கிருதாயை நமக ஓம் துர்காயை நமக ஓம் குபேராக்ஷை நமக ஓம் கரவீரநிவாசின்யை நமக ஓம் ஜயாயை நமக ஓம் விஜயாயை நமக ஓம் ஜயந்த்யை நமக ஓம் அபராஜிதாயை நமக ஓம் குப்ஜிகாயை நமக ஓம் காலிகாயை நமக ஓம் சாஸ்திரே நமக ஓம் வீணா புஸ்தகதாரிண்யை நமக ஓம் சர்வஜ்ஞ சக்தியை நமக ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சக்தியை நமக ஓம் பிரம்ம விஷ்ணு சிவாத்மிகாயை நமக ஓம் இடா பிங்கலிகா மத்திய பிரணாலி தந்துரூபிண்யை நமக सर्वदक्षिणायै नमः ॐ सर्वमोहिन्यै नमः ॐ अष्टाङ्गयोगिन्यै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ निर्बीजध्यानगोचरायै नमः ॐ सर्वतार्थस्थितायै नमः ॐ शुद्धायै नमः ॐ सर्वपर्वतवासिन्यै नमः ॐ वेदशास्त्रप्रदायिन्यै नमः ॐ वैद्यै नमः ॐ षडङ्गादिपदक्रमायै नमः ॐ शिवायै नमः ॐ दात्रे नमः ॐ शुभानन्दायै नमः ॐ यज्ञकर्मस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ व्रतिन्यै नमः ॐ वेनकायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ ब्रह्माण्यै नमः ॐ ब्रह्मचारिण्यै नमः ॐ एकाक्षरपरायै नमः ॐ तारायै नमः ॐ भवबन्धविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ विश्वम्भरायै नमः ॐ धराधारायै नमः ॐ निराधारायै नमः ॐ अधिकस्वरायै नमः ॐ रागायै नमः ॐ कुह्वे नमः ॐ अमावास्यायै नमः ॐ पूर्णिमायै नमः ॐ अनुमत्यै नमः ॐ द्युत्यै नमः ॐ सिनीवाल्यै नमः ॐ शिवायै नमः ॐ अवश्यायै नमः ॐ वैक्ष्वदेव्यै नमः ॐ विशङ्गिलायै नमः ॐ पिप्पलायै नमः ॐ विशालाक्ष्यै नमः ॐ रक्षोज्ञै नमः ॐ वृष्टिकारिण्यै नमः ॐ दुष्टविद्राविण्यै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सर्वोपद्रवनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ शारदायै नमः ॐ सरसन्धानायै नमः ॐ सर्वशास्त्रस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ युद्धमध्यस्थितायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सर्वभूतप्रभञ्जन्यै नमः ॐ अयुद्धायै नमः ॐ युद्धरूपायै नमः ॐ शान्तायै नमः ॐ शान्तिस्वरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ गङ्गायै नमः ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ वेण्यै नमः ॐ यमुनायै नमः ॐ नर्मदायै नमः ॐ आपगायै नमः ॐ समुद्रवसनावासायै नमः ॐ पञ्चवक्त्रायै नमः ॐ दशभुजायै नमः ॐ शुद्धस्फटिकसन्निधायै नमः ॐ रक्तायै नमः ॐ कृष्णायै नमः ॐ सितायै नमः ॐ पीतायै नमः ॐ सर्ववर्णायै नमः ॐ निरीश्वर्यै नमः ॐ कालिकायै नमः ॐ चक्रिकायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ सत्तायै नमः ॐ वटुकायै नमः ॐ स्थितायै नमः ॐ तरुण्यै नमः ॐ वारुण्यै नमः ॐ नार्यै नमः ॐ ज्योतिष्ठादेव्यै नमः ॐ सुरेश्वर्यै नमः ॐ विश्वम्भरायै नमः ॐ धरायै नमः ॐ कर्त्यै नमः ॐ गलार्गलविभञ्जन्यै वनमालिकायै नमः। ॐ देविकायै नमः। ॐ नन्दिकायै नमः। ॐ शान्तायै नमः। ॐ भञ्जिकायै नमः। ॐ भयभञ्जिकायै नमः। ॐ कौशिक्यै नमः। ॐ वैदिक्यै नमः। ॐ देव्यै नमः। ॐ सौर्यै नमः। ॐ रूपाधिकायै नमः। ॐ अतिवासे नमः। ॐ दिक्वस्त्रायै नमः। ॐ विवस्त्रायै नमः। ॐ कन्यकायै नमः। ॐ कमलोद्भवायै नमः। ॐ श्रियै नमः। ॐ सौम्यलक्षणायै नमः। ॐ अतीतदुर्गायै नमः। ॐ सूत्रप्रबोधिकायै नमः। ॐ श्रद्धायै नमः। ॐ मेघायै नमः। ॐ कृत्यै नमः। ॐ प्रज्ञायै नमः। ॐ धारणायै नमः। ॐ कान्त्यै नमः। ॐ श्रुत्यै नमः। ॐ स्मृतये नमः। ॐ धृतये नमः। ॐ धन्यायै नमः। ॐ भूतये नमः। ॐ इष्ट्यै नमः। ॐ मनीषिण्यै नमः। ॐ विरक्त्यै नमः। ॐ व्यापिन्यै नमः। ॐ मायायै नमः। ॐ सर्वमायाप्रभञ्जन्यै नमः। ॐ माहेन्द्रै नमः। ॐ मन्त्रिण्यै नमः। ॐ सिंह्यै नमः। ॐ इन्द्रजालस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ अवस्थात्रयनिर्मुक्तायै नमः। ॐ ईषणत्रयनिर्मुक्तायै नमः। ॐ गुणत्रयनिर्मुक्तायै नमः। ॐ सर्वरोगविवर्जितायै नमः। ॐ योगध्यानानन्दगम्यायै नमः। ॐ योगध्यानपरायणायै नमः। ॐ त्रयीशिखाविशेषज्ञायै नमः। ॐ वेदान्तज्ञानरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ भारत्यै नमः। ॐ ममलायै नमः। ॐ भाषायै नमः। ॐ पद्मायै नमः। ॐ पद्मावत्यै नमः। ॐ कृतये नमः। ॐ गौतम्यै नमः। ॐ गोमत्यै नमः। ॐ गौर्यै नमः। ॐ ईशानायै नमः। ॐ हंसवाहिन्यै नमः। ॐ नारायण्यै नमः। ॐ प्रभादारायै नमः। ॐ जाह्नव्यै नमः। ॐ शङ्करात्मजायै नमः। ॐ चित्रघण्टायै नमः। ॐ सुनन्दायै नमः। ॐ श्रियै नमः। ॐ मानव्यै नमः। ॐ अनुसम्भवायै नमः। ॐ स्ताम्भिन्यै नमः। ॐ क्षोभिन्यै नमः। ॐ मार्यै नमः। ॐ ब्राह्मिण्यै नमः। ॐ शत्रुमारिण्यै नमः। ॐ मोहिन्यै नमः। ॐ द्वेषिण्यै नमः। ॐ नीरायै नमः। ॐ अघोरायै नमः। ॐ रुद्ररूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ पुण्यायै नमः। ॐ कल्याण्यै नमः। ॐ लाभकारिण्यै नमः। ॐ देवदुर्गायै नमः। ॐ महादूतायै नमः। ॐ स्वप्नदुर्गायै नमः। ॐ अष्टभैरव्यै नमः। ॐ सूर्यचन्द्राग्निरूपायै नमः। ॐ ग्रहनक्षत्ररूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ बिन्दुनादकलातीतायै नमः। ॐ बिन्दुनादकलात्मिकायै नमः। ॐ दशवायुजयाकारायै नमः। ॐ कलाषोडशसंयुतायै नमः। ॐ कश्यप्यै नमः। ॐ कमलायै नमः। ॐ देव्यै नमः। ॐ नादचक्रनिवासिन्यै नमः। ॐ वृषाधारायै श्रीकालिबर्हिण्यै नमः ॐ श्रीकायायै नमः ॐ श्रीकलायै नमः ॐ शुभ्रायै नमः ॐ कर्मनिर्मूलकारिण्यै नमः ॐ आदिलक्ष्म्यै नमः ॐ गुणाधारायै नमः ॐ पञ्चब्रह्मात्मिकायै नमः ॐ परायै नमः ॐ श्रुतये नमः ॐ ब्रह्ममुखावासायै नमः ॐ सर्वसम्पत्तिरूपिण्यै नमः ॐ मृगसञ्जीवन्यै नमः ॐ मैत्र्यै नमः ॐ कामिन्यै नमः ॐ कामवर्जितायै नमः ॐ निर्वाणार्गलायै नमः ॐ देव्यै नमः ॐ हंसिन्यै नमः ॐ काशिकायै नमः ॐ क्षमायै नमः ॐ सर्पयायै नमः ॐ गुणिन्यै नमः ॐ भिन्नायै नमः ॐ निर्गुणायै नमः ॐ अखण्डितायै नमः ॐ शुभायै नमः ॐ स्वामिन्यै नमः ॐ वेदिन्यै नमः ॐ शक्यायै नमः ॐ साम्बर्यै नमः ॐ चक्रधारिण्यै नमः ॐ दण्डिन्यै नमः ॐ मुण्डिन्यै नमः ॐ व्याघ्र्यै नमः ॐ शिखिन्यै नमः ॐ सोमसंहतये नमः ॐ चिन्तामण्ये नमः ॐ चिदानन्दायै नमः ॐ पञ्चबाणप्रबोधिन्यै नमः ॐ बाणक्षेणये नमः ॐ सहस्राक्ष्यै नमः ॐ सहस्रभुजपादुकायै नमः ॐ सन्ध्याबालायै नमः ॐ
Om, 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 Om. As a living manifestation, Paramavatara of Paramashiva, bless you all. Parandama Shakti, Mahalakshmi will manifest in all your lives, shower you with wealth in all forms. Om, Om, Om. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddha-Advaita Saivam, Paramadvaitam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and KAILASA.
The Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions.
Science of our manifestation is authentic, time-tested, scientific, and foolproof. The Shastra Pramana, the authentic scriptures, Shrutis, Vedagama stand as a foundation for Hinduism. Apta Pramana, authentic, time-tested, foolproof compilation of the experience of the sages, rishis, and enlightened masters, which is in terms with the Shastra Pramana. Apta Pramana, with Apta Pramana, a guru is able to experience and live the truth claimed by the Shastras. Shakshi Pramana, manifestation and experience of the guru's initiation in the disciple of a particular lineage which is demonstrable to the world. Pratyaksha Pramana, having the truth validated by the scientific study. Bhagavan has beautifully given the Pramanas, the evidences, for us to understand the deeper truth by just listening to the Pramanas again and again into all these new powers that Bhagavan is manifesting through us. We have the experience of the superconscious mutation as our reality. For the power of materialization, Bhagavan Paramashiva has beautifully given us the Shastra Pramana from Svandakarika Vibhuti Spanda 3.4 3.5.
Of Vibhuti Spanda, Sutra 3.4 and 3.5. यथा हि अर्थो स्फुटो दृष्ट सावधानेऽपि चेतसि भूयः स्फुटतरो भाति स्वबलोद्योगभावितः तथा यत्परमार्थेन येन यत्र यथा स्थितं तत्तथा बलमाक्रम्य न चिरात् सम्प्रवर्तते.
Sorry, there was a mute here. I will read out the whole thing again. Indeed, just as an object which, in spite of all the attentiveness of the mind, is perceived and seen indistinctly at first and appears and manifests more distinctly and clearly when observed with the power of third eye. Bhagavan Paramashiva has beautifully explained how we exist. Even if you go in the darkness, in the light, and your daytime and see all the object, what actually you're seeing is the light which is reflecting on the object. Because if you're in a very dark room, you can't see anything except yourself. That is the very core self which exists before you're born, after you're dead, and that is what who you are. But what you see in the outer world then, all that is your own reflection of what you perceive as reality. That is why Bhagavan says is comparative reality, like how you see in the dream. It is made of the same material. It does not exist. The higher and higher cognition you move, you'll understand this deeper and deeper science. I was describing how Bhagavan had a darshan of Kamakshi, and he goes to Vibhudananda Puri one day, and Vibhudananda Puri asks, what would you ask if God appears in front of you? And beautifully Bhagavan says, I will ask for enlightenment. And Vibhudananda Puri said, no, you ask for seeking the ultimate. What you understand in enlightenment is not enlightenment. And Bhagavan had a darshan in 2 days of this Devi, and who did not have her foot on the ground. And she started walking, and Bhagavan started following. As a child, suddenly he saw himself in Kanchipuram. And he goes to Kamakshi and asks the same thing as a boon. That all that exists, that Paramashiva, that ultimate space should be the only goal. Other than that, nothing should stop me from experiencing the ultimate. And suddenly he saw a black spot appear on his heart, and it was a deep unfulfillment. And slowly it started moving down to his navel. And suddenly one day it became white. That is what we all see nowadays as a white spot on his navel, Bhagavan describes. He says this of how we are all unfulfilled when we are looking for something in the outer world. It can never fulfill because it is just a dream. Waking up to the reality that consciousness, Paramashiva, who we are in the parallel universe, who has come down to experience, and forgetting that we have picked up these identities that we carry constantly, trying to reiterate and establish that which doesn't even exist. When we dissolve that identity, we will go back as Paramashiva and manifest in this Boloka all the dimensions of what we came here for manifesting. And Bhagavan Paramashiva has beautifully given us the Apta Pramana from one of the greatest being of Karaikal Ammayar. Karaikal Ammayar was cooking for her husband when her husband gave 2 mangoes. And she saw a Shiva Sadhu and Shaivite, and she gives off 1 mango. And her husband asked for something to eat, and he ate 1 mango and said, this is so nice, can you get me another one? And she goes to Paramashiva and asks, and she materialized another mango and she gives. And then her husband asks, what happened? And she narrates the whole thing. Karaikal Ammayar was one of the greatest being and most beautiful being, where she walked on her hands because she does not want to pollute KAILASA by going with her legs. And so beautiful, as a very young age, she took the space of being an old woman. Even Avayar, at age of 16, she said she should be an old woman to Ganesha, and she became an old woman. It is so that our outside world, we have the identity that we have to look beautiful even at 60. Here at 16, they want to look like 60. Not the outer world, but they want to showcase how powerful and beautiful they are in the inner space. These are the greatest people who are reiterating how we exist on planet Earth as conscious beings, such a powerful space. Not just the outer world, how we look, but the inner space, how we manifest Paramashiva constantly in our reality. Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully here speaks on Atma Pramana, how manifestation cannot be taken for granted, and how he realized that and manifested only when the requirement is there.
When your Kundalini is awakened, when your biomemory is responding to the Kundalini, you become the source of the universe. You can send any thought current into the cosmos when your body is levitating through Kundalini energy. When your body is responding through Kundalini energy, anything you say will become part of you and will be sent into the space. Kundalini is a very powerful mystical science to make man into divine. अगर आपको आपने सपने and sit in caves for ages and ages, do any homa, ritual, puja, till your Kundalini is awakened, your spiritual life is not even started. After your Kundalini is awakened, even one wrong idea you entertain can be dangerous to you and to others. When your Kundalini is awakened, now your body, your mind has to be highly integrated, or you can misuse and abuse that power. You can bring dangers to you. It is like lying in the shadow of Kalpavriksha. You ask is immediately granted. That is why I don't awaken the Kundalini of the kids. I wait till they become matured, till they learn to live integrity. I don't awaken their Kundalini. I wait, because they should not misuse it, abuse it. In my own experience in the young age, even though I never abused it, but I used to play with it even for small things. At the age of 12, I was given this enlightenment experience on the powers of Kundalini by my teachers, acharyas. Even for small things, I will play with this power. If my classmates are fighting for a candy, immediately I will say, don't worry, I will just materialize one candy and give them. If some of my classmates, friends come and tell me, Swamiji, today, even in those days I used to be called as Swami. Swami, today I have not done my homework. Please save me from the maths teacher. I'll say, all right, he will have diarrhea, he will not come to the school. And he will not come. He will have diarrhea. Of course, later on, a great Siddha Purusha in Tiruvannamalai, he made me realize that you should not be using the Kundalini Shakti, Ashtama Siddhis, so casually, even for small things. Then from 17 I stopped using. Used only very rarely, only really when it is required. From 22nd I surrendered everything completely to the cosmos.
So,
Beautifully, Bhagavan explained of how the manifestation has to be authentic. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has done the same thing when he was a child, when he had the power. He made wrong decision which hurt some people, and then he understood how he has to be very careful. All these Mahatmas play with all these powers, not to show that they are powerful, but the space they are in, consciousness is more real, to showcase to the world that Paramashiva is more real. And the powerlessness that we constantly cherish doesn't have to be part of us. Here, the Balasans have kept their hand on the Paramashiva Shila and materialized the Basma, Kumkum, and many other manifestation. Beautifully, today we are going to experience the oneness with Paramashiva and manifest the power of materialization. All we need to do is sit straight with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line and bring Paramashiva to your third eye, an absolute unclutching. Constantly unclutch from whatever you know as you. And all the identities that you carry just merge into Paramashiva. Paramashiva simply will manifest what you want as reality. He is more real than all of us. When somebody asks Ramana Maharshi, who, if God comes in front of you, what would you do? Ramana Maharshi said, I will tell him not to do that because that is deluding me. Come, you are already inside. I want you to only experience you inside. When somebody asked Ramakrishna Paramamsar, like not somebody, Swami Vivekananda asked Ramakrishna Paramamsar, have you seen God? He said, I see him more real than you. And beautiful, somebody asked Swami Vivekananda, have you seen God? And he said, through him only I even see you. So all these greater Atmas tell us that again and again, we are nothing but Paramashiva ourselves. And again establishing that sit as Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes and 50 hands and chant the Mahavakya. Constantly your inner chatter is creating your body, mind and what you see as your universe. Now chant the Mahavakya, dissolve yourself in Paramashiva. By deep gratitude, the Kundalini energy will start raising in you. The mitochondria energy raises and more beyond heart center it starts moving. You will start being in that bliss continuously, holding that space of the extraordinary energy, extraordinary bliss that happens as a side effect. Now, all that we need to do is chant the Mahavakya intensely with a deep listening. The more and more you are in listening, you will know life manifest around you. All you need to do is establish yourself in Paramashiva. Again and again, ground yourself as Paramashiva. Let's start chanting the Mahavakya in a deep listening and gratitude, dissolving ourselves in Paramashiva, manifesting the power of materialization.
Only He exists. Anything else is delusion. Now, sit straight. We'll enter into the process. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vanni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vanni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the power in all our third eye. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Slowly, very slowly, open your eyes. Whatever Paramashiva has shown, please go ahead and check everywhere. If you see any kumkum, vibhuti, materialized, you can take a picture of that and share that in tinyurl.com/power-manifestation. From the satsang, from the initiation, and from the power manifestation, whatever shift you are experiencing, go on sharing to the world, contributing to others' life, and slowly, slowly you will merge into that space of oneness with Paramashiva. And make sure you have hashtag Paramashivoham, hashtag Power Manifestation, hashtag KAILASA, hashtag Nithyananda. Every day posting all this, liking and sharing for few minutes, just 5 minutes of the day, makes a huge contribution to hundreds of people's life. And all that you can do is share these powerful cognition, raise everybody into that powerful space. Paramashiva is real. Don't forget to share every day whenever possible, like, view, share, so that others are also raised into the higher states of consciousness. Thank you. And with that, let's surrender all this powerful cognition, power manifestation at Bhagwan's lotus feet in deep gratitude, thanking Bhagwan for all the gifts from Kailasha for each one of us every single day. With that, thanking all of you here, manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, following the Guru Vak as life, everything that Bhagwan has said, Charya Pada, living the lifestyle of Paramashiva, to experience and live as Paramashiva. And with that, let's end the session with the Purna Mantra. Let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Bring Paramashiva to your third eye and chant the Purna Mantra, holding the powerful cognition. Paramashiva is real in my thought, word and action, seeing everyone, everything as Paramashiva as my reality. Holding that throughout the day and manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. Now let's chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much. The next session will be after the darshan or satsang. You can log in through eKailasha for more power manifestation.